Good evening, wolves. They are thoughts that only show up at certain hours. Not at noon, not when the phone is buzzing, not when the world is loud enough to keep you distracted. No, they come at 3 a.m. when the room is dark, the city goes quiet, and you're left alone with the oldest thing you know yourself. And brother, that mirror at 3 a.m., it does not lie. Tonight isn't about motivation, it's about confrontation. The ghost, the guilt, the scars that told you things success never could. And maybe how the very demons you spent years to outrun might be the fire that forges you. Pour something strong and let's get into it. This is episode 46 of the Wolves Bar podcast. The wolves you meet at 3 a.m. The mirror at 3 a.m. There is a version of you nobody sees. Not the social one, not the funny one, not the competent one. The one staring at the ceiling asking, what am I doing with my life? That version, 3 a.m., strips performance. No masks survive insomnia. No persona survives silence. And suddenly, all the things you outrun in daylight are walking back through that door. Failures, things you should have said, things you shouldn't have done. Dreams you postponed so long they started feeling imaginary. That mirror asks dangerous questions. Who are you when no one is watching? What have you been avoiding? What part of you keep knocking that you keep refusing to let in? And here's what I've learned. Most people fear being alone, not because solitude is painful, but because silence introduces them to themselves. And that meeting can be brutal, because you start seeing where you betrayed your own standards, where you played small, where fear is dressed up as practicality. But hear me out, chat. That mirror is not your enemy. It's your audit. Painful? Yes. Necessary? Absolutely. Because clarity rarely arrives in comfort, it arrives in confrontation. And sometimes 3 a.m. isn't torment, it's invitation. Now let's talk about ghosts, not the supernatural kind, the living ones. Regrets, the words unsaid, people you lost, versions of you that you abandoned. That guilt can sit quiet for years. Then one random night, it knocks, and suddenly you are revisiting cold wars. Should have done more, should have stayed, should have left sooner, should have fought harder. And guilt can poison a man, don't get me wrong. If it turns memory into prison, it can definitely poison him from the inside out. But guilt also can educate if you let it teach you. Because regret, the real one, means something in you still cares about that same moment. That means something alive remains, and growth often starts exactly there. Not in confidence, not in success, in honest remorse. Because remorse can refine you. You become gentler, wiser, less arrogant, less asleep. The wound becomes a teacher. And brother, some ghosts don't haunt you to destroy you. They return to finish a lesson that you need to know. That's different. There is wisdom in that. There's wisdom in the whole thing with the ghost. So yeah, find the lesson and finish it. Turning demons into drive. Now here's where the shift happens. Because pain can become identity or it can become fuel. Your choice. Absolutely. Freedom is yours. Some people spend life saying, this broke me. Others says, this built me. Same fire, different use. You got anger, forge it. You got a heartbreak, channel it. You got shame, interrogate it until it becomes discipline. Your demons don't disappear, they don't. We create our own demons and they never disappear. You learn to put them to work with you, not against you. And when they work with you, that's the move. You need to stop trying to erase the past. You need to use it. The betrayal taught discernment. The failure taught endurance. The loneliness taught depth. The darkness taught sight. That's alchemy. Turning wounds into weaponry. And maybe the goal after all isn't making peace with your past. Maybe it's recruiting it. Making every scar report for duty. Because the things that nearly ruined you may become the very engines that carry you throughout your whole life. And that my friend is power. Power that, if you choose to use it, you become unbeatable. Now here's the howl of the week. This week howls goes to the ones awake at strange hours, the overthinkers, the one fighting silent wars, the ones carrying ghosts but still showing up. I see you. And hear this. Your darkness is not proof you're damaged. It may be proof you're doing deep work. Keep going. There's gold in places others usually call ruins. At 3 a.m., the mirror doesn't flutter. It reveals. The ghosts don't return to mock you. They remind you. And the demons, maybe they were never meant to own you. Maybe they were meant to train you. So next time the night gets quiet, don't run from what shows up. Listen, fight it, endure it. There may be stronger versions of you waiting in that silence, somewhere in the dark. Find it and be reborn. This was episode 46 of the Wolves Bar podcast. The Wolves you meet at 3 a.m. Until next time, lads. Stay sharp, stay honest, and turn every scar into fire. See you at the bar.